Check out my new clothing range now under the name Club Vector. The link for that is in the description. And also the link for U7Buy, where you can find cheap, fast and reliable coins. And if you use the code TVM at checkout, you get a bigger discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. First few Foot Champs games. I've played 3 so far. This was the first one. And it was just one of those. It just wasn't good enough on the day, and we ended up losing. It was a close game. It doesn't actually end close, I don't think. I think he actually scores 5. We score a few as well, but still, it was just one of those. It could have gone either way. It really could have. He was just slightly better than me on the day and took chances where with things like that, right? I actually went to shoot with Modric, and he let it run across his body. He took a touch and tried to hit it with the left. If he just hit it with the right, it would have gone in. But, you know, one of those. He did me down the left and scored the goal to equalise the game. And from then on, I just kind of didn't feel it. You know, he was there all the time. Broey23. I kept up with the whole series last year, and I wish I could this year as well. But the game is horrific. I mean, it's really, really bad. I still watch your videos when I can. And they are very fun to watch. Just sucks. I can't play alongside you and watch my team progress with yours. I've gone back to FIFA 19 and it's not... Oh my god. And it's a lot of fun, surprisingly. Yeah, that is surprising because FIFA 19 was one of the worst, if not the worst FIFAs I've ever played. In fact, I'm going on record. FIFA 19 was the worst game of football, like FIFA-wise, that I've ever played. Then 14 and then 2002. But I like this year's when it works. With the patch, they've introduced something that I've had previously, but it's worse now than ever, and that's not getting the ball after you've tackled someone. That is horrendous. When you go in for a challenge and you get the ball, but you don't come out with the ball. It doesn't make any sense. That's probably my only, bar gameplay being sluggish and slow because of servers and whatnot. That's my only complaint about this game now. We score a very lucky goal there. It was kind of against the run of play in the first couple of minutes, actually, because my opponent there was attacking me constantly in the first sort of 10, 12 minutes, and I could not get the ball off him. And then that goal, right? That goal was a decent goal. He had a lot of work to do, but this is the incident leading up to that goal. Look at that. We intercepted with Kante, and it won't give me Firmino to go and get the ball. It makes me run with Kante. Which I know I said my only complaint was tackling and not getting the ball, but that's one of them. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's super frustrating. Made me run with Kante knowing I wouldn't get it, but Firmino was right next to it. We've got a penalty there, soft penalty, but we are going to dispatch. I'm much more of a fan of the way penalties work now than what I did before. Last year, I think penalties were actually better. Still annoying that you could kind of see where people were going, but at least it was a lot easier to hit the target from a penalty. Penalties shouldn't be one of those sort of situations where it's like, oh, well, I just need to hit the target. It's like, come on, a penalty? How many times do you ever see someone miss the target on a penalty? It happens, but not as often as it would do in FIFA 20. He scores there through the legs of Gomez, who realistically should have been blocking that on the line. We win 3-2. It was a lot more of a comfortable game than the scoreline suggests. Sabron says, TVM's the type of guy rather use Laporte and Kante on 10 chem instead of Nesta and Kante on 10 chem. I was just sort of messing around with it and having a look to see what would work and what didn't work. Incidentally, I've just realised I've not shown you the team that I'm currently using. I went with the original sort of suggestion and what we decided to do last week, which was put Dembele at right wing. We are using Nesta. There is Dembele, in on goal, bang. He actually scored 3 minutes into his debut, and I tell you what, he's done alright so far. Like I said, I've only played 3 games, but I think he's scored in nearly every game, or at least contributed in every game. He's done really well. I should have scored there with Hazard. I should have taken a touch. It was my own fault. You can never trust this game. Hakim says, as long as your team is on 100 chem, 8 chem on a player only affects the boost he gets from the chem style. Again, I know, but that's the whole point, right? You want the chem style to give you the biggest boost as possible, so he needs to be on 10 chem. It's just one of those, right? He has to be on 10 chem or 9 chem because my brain won't allow him to be on 8 chem. If he's on 8 chem, we lose. I'm blaming him. Don't care if he's got nothing to do with it. Don't care if I subbed him off. He's the reason why I lost that game. And I can't tell my mind otherwise. My brain just won't listen. What's coming up here is something that I'd like your opinion on. We do end up winning this game. We end up winning 4-1. We take the ball here. Giovinco touches it inside. Vardy there. Ball played through to Hazard. He's through. And we ball roll the wrong way. We get clattered. But it's, in my opinion, it's a fair challenge. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Because Laporte gets penalised for it. We do get a penalty. He goes in. In my opinion, he takes the ball. It's forceful, but it's a good challenge. I ball roll into him, which is what, in my opinion, is what gets me the penalty, because he might have touched me first. And just to add insult to injury, he does get red carded as well. I don't think that's a penalty. I'm not going to miss it on purpose. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But, in my opinion, that's not a penalty. We dispatch it. Great penalty from Hazard. And we win 4-1. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Was that a penalty or not? And in my opinion, if it was a penalty, it's definitely, well, he's given a penalty. There's no need to give a red card, basically. But, you know, it is what it is. And in yesterday's video, I didn't complete something that I wanted to complete. And when I was actually writing out the tags and the description and whatever, I went to title the video and I was like, right, hang on a minute, I didn't do that in the video. That's the whole point. That was the point. I was going to use it as a title, but that's today's title. So I'm recording this at 4:20 on Saturday, just in case you're watching this at another time. And so far, we've had a few flash SBCs. I would imagine in 8 minutes we'll get another one, which we may or may not be around for. But we are waiting for 6 o'clock. Now, there has been sort of a leak in coding or whatever, where we appear to be getting a tradable team of the week, untradeable team of the week, and 82 plus SBCs. And I think there's like an 82 to 87 or something like that SBC as well. Which is kind of cool, because this card, Morales, it's irritating that he's expensive as he is. So he's 285 rated teams, 2 informs and 1 inform. I think that brings him in at around 200,000. Let me go and check to see what he's currently coming in at, because I completed it on the main account yesterday. Yeah, he's currently coming in at around 200k. That, in my opinion, is a little bit too expensive, because the upgrade that he actually gets is nowhere near as good as what it should be, considering he's gone up 3 overalls. However, if you ignore the upgrade and pretend that the card didn't exist before we saw this one, that is a great card. So he's got really good reactions, really good composure. I've played with him, I've reviewed him. If you want to go check that out, feel free to do so. Liverpool are playing, and I can't help but turn my head. It just happens. I can't help it. The dribbling, the ball control, the balance with the right chem style, the agility is great. He's one of, if not the fastest player I've used this year. His finishing is really good. I like him a lot. And the fact that we now have Hazard, and we need Modric to link in Hazard, it kind of makes sense. You know, no, it doesn't make sense, but it works that we have Morales, because then we get a soft link to Hazard. We need a strong link to him. Well, guess what? We're about to pick up Pep Guardiola. I've been toying with Pep and Carlos, and I've decided on Pep for a couple of reasons. A, I can claim him right now, because I've finished the last icon swaps player that we needed in, what was it? Turkish League squad battles. I had a Turkish League side. We won 6 games on World Class. I actually did them on Legendary so that we get extra points. And yeah, we picked up the 8th token. Now, Roberto Carlos is a great card. I like him. He's great. You could put him in the team. You could probably keep him there for months and months. However, we have Robertson. And chances are, further along down the line, there will be a better left back that comes out that we could potentially pick up, whether it be by a red pick or whether we just buy them. But I just don't, you know, he doesn't go into the team immediately. He doesn't get anywhere near the team ever unless we change things, right? So Guardiola, like we've discussed this before, Guardiola works on so many different levels. He's a decent card. I'm not sure he's better than Firmino. I will try him and see if it works. You know, why not? Give it a go. But what Guardiola offers that Carlos doesn't is Guardiola offers another link in the middle if we need to do objectives. So if they bring out another player objective or an objective in general for first owner, he can be popped into the midfield and give links to other players, whereas Carlos is kind of like forgotten about at left back and doesn't really help us that much because we already have an icon at centre back which gives links. So I'm going to complete Guardiola. I don't know whether he'll be used. I don't know how good he is. I've not used him, but I'm going to submit it and we're going to find out, essentially. I know a lot of people wanted Carlos, and I've said that picking up Carlos makes sense, which it kind of did, but it doesn't now that we've changed the team back again. And we've got that red Andy Robertson. So here we go. Pep Guardiola is now part of the road to glory. Like I said, how often he'll get used, I don't know. But it's... I just made... The more you think about it, it just makes more sense to have this guy to give us links in the midfield for objectives more than anything else. What it kind of does as well, if he does turn out to be any good... What it does is it gives us a link into that Morales if we want to complete it. The problem with that Morales is that it's super expensive for the card that you get back for it. And also, well, I say super expensive for the card. The card is very good, but it is super expensive, if that makes sense, right? The team I'm using looks like this. I've not changed much. Basically, I've put the team back as it was. Firmino down there in the sort of left centre sort of CDM role. Robertson comes back in. Gomez is there. Nesta obviously keeps his place. Dembele is over on that side, and I'm a big fan of this guy. I've used him before. He's actually got 2 goal contributions in 3 games. Used him before. I knew he was good, but I didn't know if he'd still be good enough. I'm actually using him as a cam, and having a 5-star weak foot cam is brilliant. Modric, I've been toying with upgrading to the inform, but I've had a look at the boosts, and to be fair, I can't really justify spending the coins. I mean, he's good, but is it really worth the upgrade? I'm not convinced. I don't know. Maybe over the next couple of days there'll be more packs open. We'll have to wait and see. We have completed 2 objectives. Apparently, we've got the daily objective done. Great. There is the Black Friday objective, and obviously we will get this. We've got 6 days. We'll complete 14 of them purely from Weekend League. And I want to play a couple of squad battles games over the weekend to make sure that we finish at least bare minimum gold 1. And I'll probably, play the rest in Rivals over time as well. We will definitely get 25 wins this week, though. 2 mega packs. Of course, they'll be untradeable. We get a premium gold players pack. We'll get a free draft entry as well, which will definitely help us out over the week, just to give us something to do. And that's pretty much what it is. Play Online 2 has been introduced, which is obviously just going to give us XP along the way. The next level is going to give us our kitty badge. I am going to replace... it's going to be the Cream Puff Cat. I am going to replace the dragon. And I don't care what you call me in the comments. I don't care if it affects... I'm secure in my own masculinity, right? I know what I'm about. But that cat is just going to intimidate my opponents, and I need it in my life. So the next pack is a Rare Electrum, which is level 20, which is nice. We only need 2,700 XP for that. We're not too far away, actually, because there's a few things that we're not too far away from completing. In terms of the transfer list, I've gone through and I've gutted all of the Chinese League, the Saudi League, and the Portuguese League for bronzes and silvers. I have been doing a little bit more bronze pack method as well, and this is basically the result. Like I said yesterday, I've decided that I'm not bothered about doing these league SBCs yet. When it comes to team of the season, I will be rinsing them dry, but for right now I'm happy to just not do them and to just sell them on, because they are worth a lot more now than what they will do around team of the season, because they're fresh. People are just excited that they've got something to grind towards, so it's bumped up the price considerably. So we can clear that off. I can relist things because I still have a bunch of stuff to relist. We can go back into the SBCs now because I've managed to stall enough. I've not done it on purpose, but it's just one of those things that happened. Oh, it's 4:30 and they've given us loads of... What the hell is going on? I wasn't expecting this at all. 4:30 and EA have done a content drop, essentially. So we've not got anything new in terms of... Oh, wow. I mean... Madness, right? I came over here to do the next Flash SBC because I thought we were going to get like another 25k pack or something, and we've been given this. I'm a big fan of these, and last year we spent a lot of coins doing it, and again, same goes, I think we will spend a lot of coins doing it. I need to look at the best of team of the week and the actual team of the week to decide which one is best doing. I think La Liga could be one of the big ones. You know, Modric is in there, Messi is in there. Premier League, you've got Mane and a few others. The Italian League, of course, there's, I think, Nainggolan is in there. Ronaldo, obviously, is in there. Yeah, we'll do a couple now, actually. Do we do La Liga? What's the requirements, first and foremost? So 81 plus La Liga. You need... Okay, so there's no... Oh, this is... I mean, that's fantastic. So La Liga players, you need 6 La Liga. And you need... Hang on a minute. Wait, what? 81 plus upgrade. What do we get in there? You get 2 81 plus players. They're untradeable, obviously. What do you get in the standard, then? The standard is just 3... Serie A 3 players, but they... and 1 rare. Right, okay. So, what's the requirement for this then? Because that, I don't know why, that seems cheap to me. Is it just me? It's just gold players. I'm going to rinse these for the next 5 days. Apps, I'm probably going to plow 60k into them. I'm just going to risk it. I'm just going to go for it. La Liga is probably the way forward as well, because obviously I want that Modric. If I can get Messi, we've got Hazard already. I just want to try and get what we can. So and obviously there's no La Liga SBC either. So I can risk this and not have to worry too much, because there is no SBC for me to put these cards into. I forgot what the requirements were already, but we'll just roll with it. I think. Wait, do we need rares? Exactly, gold rares 11, right? So you need rares, which is, you know, a little bit expensive, but ultimately I'm all right with this. I quite like it. It does still seem a little bit on the cheap side for me. I don't know whether that's just me or not. I'm not sure, but we'll do one of the 81 pluses. I might decide to do one of the others as well, or 2 of the others, and see if we can get lucky in them. You know, I don't know whether we got lucky last year. We probably did, and my brain doesn't want me to remember for some reason, unless I blocked it out because we just did so badly. Let's see what we can do. Let's put Meunier in there. We need to go back and get just any rare card here. Anyone. A CDM or something would be nice. There you go. We'll put Javi Garcia in there. So that should be it. There we go. I mean, ultimately, these are now probably selling for a fair bit. Because obviously, I mean, you'll probably be able to sell every single one for about 1,000 coins in the next day or two. But I'm happy to give them up. They're already in the club anyway. Liverpool have had a red card, and Alisson has been sent off. Brilliant. Love it. I'm guessing there's going to be a penalty to Brighton or something. I know you don't care. You already know. I don't, though. It's fresh for me. I'm going to do one or 2 of these as well, because you never know with these. You could get lucky. I think the French League is probably the best one to do. Mbappe is in there. Love a bit of Mbappe. The thing with that is, of course, that there aren't that many 81 plus cards in the French League ever. So it might actually make more sense to do the French League than it would any other. We'll go from low to high. I don't really care what I use necessarily, but I would like to try and avoid using any Italian League and any... I don't mind using Spanish League, because to be honest, using Spanish League might actually make more sense, because we've got less chance of getting a duplicate then. What else have we got going on? We'll use him. Just go through this as quickly as we can. I don't want to be using the French League or the Bundesliga or the Italian League. Those are the only leagues I really care about keeping players of, because they're the only SBCs that realistically I'm going to be working towards over the next couple of weeks. Italian League in particular, and the Bundesliga, we're not actually too far away from finishing, so we need to keep an eye on that. I'm just using all my Mexican League players. So there we go. We'll do one of those and we'll move on. Brighton have scored. Fantastic. So we've got a few packs to open. I have been stocking up on the Flash SBC packs that now seem to have stopped because they've released these, which I'm not complaining about because they are sexy. So I've got a 45k pack, 2 rare gold packs. EA did tweet out that one of those was a rare gold players pack. They lied. Rare Electrum, and then of course we've just done these 2. So we might as well do, as they are technically the most exciting, let's open the 25k packs first. I should have opened a bronze pack so it didn't lag when I opened it, but I'm not clever enough. We are going to get a board out of this, though. Oh, the lag is beautiful. No walkout. Oh, dear. That's not great, is it? That's going to be Jovic from Real Madrid. I'm nervous now. 10 minutes to go. Liverpool have put themselves in a very bad situation, so that's why I'm looking over a lot. Loan pack, not great. Horrible Galatasaray kit, and we'll just pop that in the club. Need to get rid of that loan pack now. Ultimate loan pack, though. 86 to 90. Who's excited? I just don't... I don't know. Loan packs were good in the first few weeks, but they're just useless now. Like, why? No one cares. No one's going to pack that and go, oh, yeah, awesome. I've got a loan Hummels. No one. Not even if you've just turned the game on, are you going to care about that. Rare goal pack number 2. We had a board in the first one. Can we replicate that? No, we cannot, unfortunately. Would be nice to get something sexy out of one of these tradable packs, though. Just can't see it happening, if I'm honest. Discard both of those. I don't know if that Everton kit sells, because it's an Everton kit, but there we go. Italian League player might sell for a little bit, because obviously now any rare player from top 5 leagues could actually sell because of those SBCs, so you need to keep an eye out realistically. And then we're down to these 4. So I'll do the La Liga 3 player. You know, only one rare, so got a slim chance. We're not going to get ourselves a board out of it. The 81 pluses, I'd be disappointed if we didn't get a board out of. Maybe out of 1, but out of say you did 3, I'd be disappointed if I didn't get a board out of at least one of those 3. So we'll do that now, because the other 2 packs are a little bit more exciting to me. Because if I packed, okay, so that is going to be a board. I'm happy with that. It's a blue walkout from the La Liga. Not bad. Colombia. It's going to be James Rodriguez, 85 rated. That is pretty damn sexy. They could be very, very good to do over and over again. Not necessarily La Liga. Why are you playing golf? Not necessarily just La Liga, but any of them. They could be pretty damn good. So we get to Fernando in there, not great, but that is pretty decent. I mean, I don't know how much he realistically sells for. 10k, which is probably what it cost me to do, but you know, an 85 Champions League card is decent. Let's do the 45k pack next. I tell you what, these have been oh hello, that's a board as well. I've had a bit of fun today, I won't lie to you. That's just a board, it's not a walkout, it's English. That kills it instantly, unless it's Dele Alli, of course. He's just scored at least 2 goals, if not more, because they've scored another goal since I started recording this, but he could be, and probably will be, in form on Wednesday. Vasalco in there, which is going to help us, for sure. Santi Cazorla, which is probably going to sell for a bit now. We're going to look to keep those type of cards, because they're probably going to go up to above 1,000 coins. I will actually keep that, and we'll keep him. And I would say discard the rest, but we could end up, like, these cards could now actually go for money, because people are going to be doing those base SBCs. We'll sell him for a little bit more because he's from the French league, and we'll look to sell him for 450, as that's what they're probably selling for. We'll just discard Campbell, and we move on to the final pack, which is the Rare Electrum. Can we be blessed with our final pack of today's episode? We never normally do, but we have got a board on this occasion. It's not a walkout, but hey, it's a board to end us off. Brazil, BCDM. It's Lucas. Okay, I didn't have a clue. What? 8k maybe? 9k? 10k? Hopefully? I don't know. First time I've actually packed him, I think. Well, I packed the blue one the other day, thinking about it. No, maybe I've packed him twice, actually. That's a big card. Not as big as some of the other positions, but 3k on him. They've been relegated, so that's not as good. Let's have a look to see how much he is. I was thinking 8k. Turns out he's actually more like 10, which is pretty good. We'll definitely sell him. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though. I'm probably going to build. It's not going to let me, because this is messed up. Brilliant. Love it. I'm probably going to build a few more of those La Liga. Oh, so why does it do it to me? I just want to sell it for... Right, can I do this now? Wait, do that instead. There you go. Right, just do that. Right, just get gone. That was annoying as hell. I'm going to build up a few of the Italian League ones, and I'm going to build up a few of the La Liga ones as well. and I'm going to see how lucky we can get. You know, I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to spend all my coins on them, but I am going to spend a little bit because I definitely think they're worth a gamble. In particular, if your team is where mine is, where I'm kind of happy. I just want a few changes here or there. You know, nothing too crazy. So, yeah, I mean, if we can get a Messi out of the La Liga, awesome, right? That goes straight in. It doesn't work for chemistry. We have to sort of rejig a few things, but I'm more than happy to do it, right? If we do a few, I don't really want to be doing a few of the French ones. I'd love Mbappe, but then that would mean Hazard wouldn't get game time. And there's a few other players dotted around the place from, the La Liga, maybe even the Serie A, that we could make work as well. So, yeah, I'm going to probably do a few of them and see where we end up. If you have enjoyed that, do me a favour and hit the like button. I apologise if it's longer than normal. I kind of went on a tangent and then EA dropped the madness. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you do. And until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.